So here's the mask. What you're going to do is you're going to take, if you need it, if it doesn't quite fit, you take some of that weather stripping and you run it all the way around the inside. I left you some. I don't have a lot, but I gave you as much as I had. The hard part is running the elastic. So you start, I start at the upper left-hand corner. I run the elastic up and around and through this hole, down to this hole, around to the other side. And what this allows you to do is fit it to your head, and then you can get it on and off easy. What I do is I put this around my head first and get the top of it tight around my head. Then I pull this side down, and this goes around my neck, and then I pull this string right here, the other loop. I pull that until it's the tightness that I want, and then I'll put a like a zip tie on that end to make sure it stays tight. And then I will take the top part off my head, bring it up down over my head, and you've got enough slack that you can get this around your neck. I hope that makes sense. I can show you it put on, but I do all that, and then I make sure that when I'm doing it the first time, I want to make sure that I keep that loop there so that I can zip tie it. And I put some zip ties in the box. The filter, you cut 2.5 inches by 2.5 inches, and I gave you all the filter I had. So take all that and cut it up and do whatever. I can get more. But then this piece, the filter piece, you put your filter down across here, and then you just press that in all the way down, and that'll press fit in that hole. And we added this lip around the outside, so that should keep any air from coming, passing through or passing back. You want to make sure when you put the weather stripping on that you get it tight right here. Now, if you don't need this weather stripping, don't put it on, because it works fine without it. But this has helped if you have a smaller face. And if I cut it wrong, like if there's a little gap right there, what I'll do is I'll put a little bit of weather stripping right on the front side just to kind of block that. But that should be better than a cloth mask. This was designed by a dentist in Montana, and we had it tested with the CP, the Columbia Fire Department, and it passed the smoke test that they use for it. So it's better. It's better than a handkerchief. So good luck. Stay safe.